Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am on the Scope train tonight with Ryan Roy, who is a very good friend of mine. For all my replay viewers that are watching this, you may be wondering what's going on. Hey, thanks so much for saying that, Lisa. We're doing a Scope train tonight. I want to welcome all my live viewers that are coming in. Hey guys, hey Firecatcher, what's going on? FC in the house. Hey Retta, hey Lilypad, hey Joshua, hey Michelle, hey Lisa, hey Ryan, hey Awita, what's going on? Hey Sherry, hey Retta, what's going on? Jose, what's going on? Boom shakalaka, what? Hey Cat, what's going on, Mama Cat? Hey Clear Waterfall, hey Leo, it's great to see you guys. Oh, thank you so much. Anyway, hey Ryan, Parent Dome, what's going on, my friend? Hey, what's going on, Nigel and Dre93, what's going on? Luce! All right, guys, I only have probably 9 minutes left. Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo? Hey, soul sister, what's going on? For those of you who don't know me, if you're new to my scope because of the train tonight, my name is Laura Royer. I am the owner of the Royer Consultancy and Catch Your Money. I am a financial coach and business coach helping people take control. Hello, Monty, what's going on? And tonight, guys, we are on the Scope train talking about really around, I hate to say it sounds so morbid. Hey, Rachel. Hey, what's going on, Keith? It's great scope. Hey, girl, what's going on, my mock the selfie girl? Boom, Jen is in the house. So, guys, I have a short window, and I'm probably going to miss most of your comments, and I'm going to apologize, but I do want to share some thoughts. And it's, hey girl, hey Jeff, what's going on? I do want to share some thoughts around, we're talking about death and the loss of life, but also, and the way we wanted to bring it tonight. And I want to bring a different little perspective. Hey Steve, what's going on, brother? My question, guys, is how are you spending your time in this life that you have? I'm going to try not to get emotional because, dang it, Ryan, just like Ryan lost somebody, a very good friend of mine passed away on Friday night. And I found out Saturday morning. And this is making me think about it. And every time I think about it, I get emotional. Hey, Gary, what's going on? And I think it's an appropriate time to really talk about grief and loss. And I'm going to try not to get emotional because I hope I don't make anybody cry, but it's kind of hard because it's still fresh in my heart. And I'm going to ask you guys some questions. Because I think every time you lose somebody, it definitely punches you and it causes you to take a step back. I hope it does anyway. And I'll be honest with you, losing my 42-year-old friend really just kind of slapped me in the face. And I'm going to tell you something. God is so faithful. Because I had just talked to her. It had been a few months since I had talked to her. And I had just talked to her a few days prior. And I feel like in a lot of ways, I got to say goodbye. And I have some last words in a text message that she sent me with what life was kind of handing both of us. Of course, I'm going to save that. So here's the thing. I really want to ask you, how are you spending your time in this so-called life? Guys, we are so busy sometimes, and we get so busy that we forget about all the important things that are really around us. And that's my message for tonight. How are you spending your time? Is what you're working on and hustling and doing every day of your life, is it really more important than taking the time to say hello to someone you love? To let someone that you love know how much you love them and how much you care? When's the last time you picked up the phone and called somebody off your Facebook list or your Instagram list or your Twitter list? When's the last time that you picked up the phone and actually had a physical conversation? I'm really gonna go in tonight, guys, because I'm gonna say, guys, if there's someone in your life that didn't wake up tomorrow, would you regret not telling them how you felt about them? And I am thankful. I have lost some very special people in my life. And I'm going to be honest, at the age of 18, I made a decision that I was going to make sure that people who were special to me knew how I felt about them. And sometimes they think I'm weird, and sometimes they think I'm like giddy and emotional and this and that. But I really try to make an effort to let people know how much I love them and how much I value them. I was just talking to one of my mentors last week, and she's going through some medical things. And I said, I just want you to know I love you. And you're honestly one of the top 5 people in my life who has made an impact on my life. And I believe in telling you how you've impacted me, because if something were ever to happen to you, I don't want you to ever not know the difference and the change and the impact you've had on me. And so I'm going to ask you guys, if you're so busy working your job, and these are important things, tending to your family all the time, these are important things, but if there's special loved ones in your family, could be friends, thanks for saying that, Joshua, have you told them how much they mean to you? Do they know the impact that they've had on your life? I would encourage you to pick up the phone and say, you know what? If it hadn't been for you, I might not have been able to work this out in my life. If it hadn't been for you, I don't know that I would have had the confidence. God used you to give me confidence. And I'm gonna honor my friend Ryan Roy, because he's the leader of this train, and I'm gonna honor him right now. And Ryan, I'm so thankful for my friendship with you. You are such an amazing man, and I'm excited to be a part of your life. I feel honored to be a part of your life. And I'm gonna be honest, you've spoken so much life into my life, and you've challenged me to believe in myself. And one of the hardest years of my life, when I questioned myself. And so for that, Ryan Roy, I appreciate you even more, because you really helped me see myself the way others do. So I just want to thank you, Ryan. And I just want to encourage you guys, for those of you who have lost somebody, I'm going to tell you something that God showed me many years ago. When we lose a life, just because they're gone doesn't mean you can't still honor them. And losing my friend Melissa on Friday, I started thinking about all the things that I loved about her. And I'm going to tell you something. She was an amazing friend with the biggest heart. And if there's one thing I can do to honor her, that's to be the best friend that I can be. To love my other friends the way she loved me. And that's how I can continue her legacy here on earth. So if you've lost somebody, I want to encourage you to also continue their legacy. Make their life continue to be ever so present on this earth that we're still on this borrowed time that we have until God takes us home. Continue to fulfill their legacy. Continue to fulfill their purpose. Let who they were in your life live inside of you every single day. And honor them. So if you've lost somebody, how can you honor that friend? How can you honor that parent, that brother, that sister, the husband, that wife, that child? How can you honor them? How can you fulfill the legacy that God created them to have on this earth, even though they're physically no longer here? So those are my things, guys. Make the time that you spend every day of your life, make it count. Really evaluate where you're spending your time and ask yourself, is it really worth being a workaholic if you miss out on the most important things that are happening around you? Is it worth being stressed out about all these little details that honestly don't go to heaven with us? Is it worth all of those things? And would you be sad if you didn't tell somebody in the next 5 minutes how much they meant to you? And so I'm going to close because Ryan Roy, I almost called you my last name. And someone asked if we were related. Ryan Roy is up next. And I'm going to just say this to you, my Periscope family. I just want to thank you for all the time that you've invested in these scopes and coming in here and letting me speak into your life. And I pray that all the people that have been in my life who've impacted me that are no longer here, they shine through me as God allows me to impact yours. Because know that everything that I am is not just because of who God created me to be. It's because of those people who've left an impression on my life, and their legacy lives through me every day. So I believe Ryan Roy is up next. He must, okay. Ryan, you better go on, because I think I'm done. I can't do no more. I'm shaking like a leaf. And I want you to know I love every single one of you, and I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your life. So Ryan, please go. Please. So thanks, guys, for spending some time with me tonight. I hope this has really spoke to you, and for every single one of you and your beautiful stories. And for those of you who are dealing with grief, know that we have a family here that cares about you. Has he gone live? Can someone? Oh, he's live. All right, guys, let's go catch Mr. Roy on the other side. Bye, guys.